What is up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Today we are going to be doing a movie suggestions video. I have a bunch of movies in front of me that I would like to share with you guys if you guys have not seen them. I'm sure there's so many more movies that I could have added to this list that I did not think of, but this is the movies that I thought of, that I loved. So if you liked my TV show suggestion video, then you definitely will probably like the movie. Before we get started, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and let's just get started. My first category that I'm going to be going through is mind-twisting thriller movies. The first movie I'm going to be talking about is Gone Girl. If you have not seen Gone Girl, it is about a man, Nick Dunn, who becomes a prime suspect in the disappearance of his wife, Amy. And I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to give anything away, but it is literally insane. I've only seen this movie like once or twice, and I still remember how freaking crazy it is. The second movie is The Call. The Call came out whenever I was really like young, like I was like 13 or 14, but I still remember watching it to this day. It's about a 911 operator that takes a call from a teenage girl who's being abducted. And I don't want to say too much, but it's crazy. The next movie I'm talking about is called Old. Old is actually the last movie I saw in theaters, I believe. And yeah, it was insane. I made Jose watch it with me because it was just really good. It's about a family that takes a tropical vacation and discovers a secluded beach somehow causes them to age rapidly, reducing their lives into a single day. And that might seem like it gives it all away, but it really doesn't. Like, that's the main concept about it, but there's a lot more that happens in the movie. The next movie is Looper, and I have only seen this movie once or twice, but I remember after the first time I watched this movie, I was like, oh my god, that was nutso. I don't really know how to explain it either. It's really, really hard to explain, but it involves time travel, and it stars Joseph Levitt and Bruce Willis. So some really good actors, really insane. Just, you really have to pay attention because the concept is like really insane. The next movie is A Quiet Place. I also watched this one in the movie theaters as well. It's about a mom and dad that struggles to raise their kids in a post-apocalyptic world with creatures that have a crazy sense of hearing. So that's why it's called A Quiet Place. You have to be really, really quiet. And yeah, I don't really want to give away too much. It's freaking insane. I'm not really into like creatures and monsters and that type of stuff, but I really did like this movie. The next mind-twisting thriller, it's not really either of these, but I didn't really know. If anything, it's mind-twisting, but I didn't really know what category to put this under, but it is the movie The Giver. And I read The Giver in 7th grade. Everybody that went to my like hometown school, we all read The Giver, and I remember I wanted a movie on it so bad. Like, I wish there was a movie on it, and then a movie came out, so I was hyped about that, but I don't really know how to explain it. Honestly, I really don't, but you just have to watch it. If you've read the book and you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. It's insane. It's really crazy, and it just, like, I don't know, just gives you a cool outlook on life and like opens your mind up and stuff. I like movies like that, so yeah, go check that out. I also put Divergent on here, and I don't really know why I put it on here. Well, some people probably haven't seen Divergent, so if you haven't seen it, like I have seen the other ones like Insurgent and all those other ones, but Divergent is by far the best of the best, the only one that I liked. So go watch it. Room is a Netflix movie that I watched, and a lot of people watched whenever it came out, and it got like a lot of attention after it came out. It's about a woman who is held captive and has a son in captivity in a small room, and that's why it's called Room. But yeah, it's insane. A lot more happens. You just have to watch. Don't want to give it away. Also, very good movie. Okay, now we are on to love/drama. A lot of love movies, so I'm sure all you girls watching have seen all these, but I'm still gonna name them because you never know. Okay, The Notebook. Don't even have to explain. If you haven't seen it, you're literally insane. And I actually work with a girl that has never seen The Notebook, and I find that freaking insane. Like, I love The Notebook. I've seen that movie 10,000 million times in my lifetime. And if you haven't, then you are missing out. Like, it is the best movie in the world. The next movie I'm talking about is Silver Linings Playbook. Bradley Cooper plays Pat, who loses his job, his wife, and spends time at a mental hospital. And when he gets out trying to figure out his life living at his parents', he met Tiffany, and things get complicated. And Jennifer Lawrence plays as Tiffany. But it's a really good movie, and I recommend. It's on Netflix. Safe Haven is another movie that I watched in the movie theaters whenever it first came out. It was really, really good. It's about Katie, who moves to a small town determined to make a new life for herself with a dark past. She meets Alex, who helps her to love and trust again. And yeah, a lot more happens. It's kind of like action-y and like thriller-y. Like, it definitely is pretty good. Like, really crazy, honestly. Like, I really recommend. So yeah. Another love movie is The Vow. I just actually watched this recently. It's on Hulu. Paige and Leo are happily newlyweds, but their life suddenly shatters when they're in a car accident, and it leaves Paige in a coma. When she awakens, she doesn't remember Leo and only remembers her old life. And it stars Channing Tatum and Rachel McAdams. So, very good movie if you have not seen. If I Stay is the next movie. It's about 17-year-old Maya Hall. She deals with the aftermath of a car accident involving her family. So it's really good and crazy. So I definitely recommend. It came out a very long time ago, but still good. Now we are on to the funny movies. I don't have too many, honestly, but these are the ones that I could think of that are like funny. Life as We Know It. I really can't explain this movie without giving too much away, but yeah, I would definitely recommend. It's on Netflix. It's funny and it's like a drama, so I definitely recommend though. Everybody should watch it. The next movie is We're the Millers. I also cannot explain this, but the last time me and Jose just watched it recently, we were dying of laughter. Like, it was so funny, so you definitely gotta watch it. We are on to scary movies now. So Sinister is number 1. It's about a true crime writer who is desperate to get a bestseller, and he moves his family into a home where a death of a family occurred, and he learns that living in the house could be fatal. Oh, it's scary. Next one is The Strangers. A couple goes on a relaxing weekend at a family home in the middle of nowhere, and 3 mass torturers left the couple struggling for survival. This movie, scary. Don't watch without someone else. Like, you will be scared. It's really scary. The last movie, I believe, yes, the last movie is Hush. It's about a deaf writer who lives in the woods to live a solitary life, and she must fight for her life in silence when a mass killer appears in her window. Super scary. Scary, scary. Was that all of them? That was fast. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I definitely recommend all these movies. I'm sure that I could do another part to this because I'm sure I'm missing so many movies that I love. But that is the gist of my favorite movies. I hope that you found some movies to go look up and watch. Most of these movies, if they're not on Netflix or Hulu or Paramount Plus or Amazon Prime or whatever the frick else movies are on, then just look them up on YouTube and it'll be like $3.99 to rent. Me and Jose always rent movies on YouTube. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next video.